Hey everybody, it's Steph with DebtFreeSpending.com, and we're going to be talking today about how to grow your Young Living business and what the compensation plan means. My husband and I have been doing this just as a hobby, really, on the side. We both work full time, and so this has been something we've been doing here now for about, I'd say, 6 months, and are able to get our oils for free every month now and still make a little bit of extra money. And so we wanted to make sure that everyone in our family knows how the compensation plan works. So we're in the beta.youngliving.com dashboard. That's your virtual office. If you're already a wholesale member, you can log in there or create a login and be able to see where you're ranking. And so right now my husband and I have been at Senior Star for about, I'd say, 3 months maybe. And so I want to talk to you about what each of these levels mean and hopefully do it in as close to 5 minutes as possible. So PV is point value, basically, or personal volume for what personal volume showing that you have personal orders of that much or more. So at distributor level, you would have to spend $50 on product. Now, not all items that you're purchasing might be worth a dollar for point, type of thing. They're kind of like points. Oils are usually a dollar for a point, so if you spend $20 in oils, that's 20 PV. But some of the marketing materials are not completely one for one on that. So you want to make sure that you're spending 50 PV for distributor and 100 for any other level that you're on in Young Living. So it doesn't matter what level you're at, you want to make sure that you are able to spend that $100. And I recommend doing that by being on Essential Rewards, which is over here. In the blue sidebar, you'll see it says Essential Rewards, and that is basically a monthly auto ship program where you have PV items shipped to you every month, and the shipping is cheaper, and you also earn points back towards free products. So I just cashed in about $40 worth of PV from the past 6 months. The other week, it actually was closer to 50. And so it took me a couple months to do that, but it was totally worth it because I got $50 in free oils. So that's Essential Rewards is basically their auto ship program that comes with cheaper shipping and points for what you spend. Now, once you get to Star, your whole team needs to basically purchase $500 in PV items. And so that means your $100 plus $400 somewhere else in your lineup. And that can be just one person, that can be a couple people, it doesn't matter how many people. And the same thing goes for Senior Star, which is where we are now. We personally spend $100 in PV, and then everybody in our family spends $2,000, so another $1,900 after our $100 out of our whole family. So that's a total of $2,000. So as you can see, that goes up as you go up the ranks. And so down here below, you'll see the commission structure for each level as you click on it. It will show you, here's executive. Here, as you click on that column, it'll tell you the commission summary. It will also give you the goals that you need to reach for. So have you all the qualification requirements. It tells you how much farther you have to go to reach that level. And so once you get to Senior Star and your team's moving, then executive is a little different because now you're adding legs. And so this means that your whole team has to purchase $4,000 in PV items, and that 2 people in your downline that are on, it's preferable that they're on ER because they're spending their $100 automatically. Their team does $1,000. So you have to have a total of $4,000. So, $2,000 of that can come from your frontline people that maybe aren't on ER, that just placing orders, or their oily families or whatever. But 2 $1,000 legs need to be, part of that 4,000 OGV, which means that you want 2 people in your downline and their teams purchasing $1,000 in PV items every month. Now, silver is neat because when you get to silver, I've heard, the majority of anything you listen to about Young Living is that your income pretty much doubles when you hit silver. And that's when your OGV is $10,000 for your group. And out of that $10,000, 2 of your people are doing $4,000. So your 2 legs now have gone up to $4,000 of PV purchases that month. And so you can see then you have 3 $6,000 legs, 4 $8,000 legs, 5 $15,000 legs, 6 $20,000 legs, and that Royal Crown Diamond, you have 6 $35,000 legs. And so all of these things, add up. And as you add people to your family, then your family grows, it kind of snowballs, and then your income goes up as well. So some kind of different research that I've done has shown me that when you are at executive, your check is usually anywhere from 160 to 320 a month. And that's, I think, pretty much without the $50 bonus, startup bonus, and fast track bonuses. When you get to silver, it's anywhere from $400 to $800 a month. And then gold is anywhere from $1,400 to $2,800. Platinum is $4,000 to $8,000, and diamond is $10,000 to $20,000. And then we have $30,000 to $60,000, and then $60,000 to $120,000. These are just rough estimates of averages. And so obviously they don't compensate you, they compensate you well at each level, but they're going to really compensate people that are working hard and are really committed to this and are in it for the long haul. So we just kind of view this as an investment for our family. We're not only do we get the benefits of the oils, but we're also investing in our family by, we don't pay anything now for our oils, so that's free. So we always try to duplicate, make sure that that our income, we're trying to duplicate ourselves as much as we can so that we don't have to pull it out of our own pocket, I guess is what I'm saying. So hopefully this clarifies, you're going to be making these commission levels. Again, if you click on each column, it shows you about how much. That can be kind of difficult to figure out on your own. I just like to log in at the end of the month and see where our check is for that month. And our checks have been anywhere from $200 to $400 in the last couple months, depending on how many signups we had. And so that's, we might add anywhere from 1 to 6 people a month. But, each year my goal is maybe to go up, at least one level. In 6 months, we've gone up 2. And so if I go up, to executive in the next year and silver in the next year and gold, of course, I'd love to do it sooner. But if I don't, I'm okay with that because, we both work full time and our time commitment to this business is maybe not as much as somebody who's already at home full time. So you just have to decide how to work your business, and there's no spending requirement other than you're personally spending this $100, and that's you're getting oils for that. So there's no there's no requirement though at all to work the business side. That's only if you want to. People can, 90% of people that are in Young Living just purchase. They don't do the business end of it. So, we're those of us that want to do the business end are in that rare 10%, and there's no pressure there. I mean, we know what the levels are and we know we need to hit them, but we are not required. That's not, it's not like you're going to, not be a wholesale member anymore or lose that or whatever. You just work it at your own pace, and that's what I love about it. I've done several, multi-level marketing businesses or direct sales type businesses in the last 10 years, and all of them had sales goals that we had to reach each month. And so I'm really pleased that with this company there's no pressure there for that. So hopefully I've explained the compensation plan to you as quickly as possible so that when you log in you understand what you're looking at. So hopefully you guys are having a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.